close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
Hello! Oh, wow. OBS updated. It looks different on the screen. I finally made it, guys! I've been promising to go live for a week. It's been... Let's cut this down a little bit. It's been super crazy. I'm so happy to see you guys. Yay! Yay! So, I'm not doing anything super special. I have a bunch of orders that just finalized and I need to get their graphics ready to go on my website. But we just got home from dinner and I was like, before I start doing something super important, I might as well go on YouTube for a little bit and just hang out. Did you miss me? I missed you guys too. Super happy to be here. I'm sorry, I'm looking around. We're so close to 2,000 people on this channel. I was actually gonna hold out to go live till we hit 2,000 people, but it would be nice if this would pull up so I can see. Oh my god, we have 1,982 subscribers. Fine, guys, find me like 20 more subs. Will you do me a favor right now? Everybody that's watching right now, share this live stream to your Facebook. And let's see if we can hit 2,000 subs tonight. Will you guys help me do that? Please? Like, please, will you help me hit 2,000? Make a little old lady feel good. I'm happy that you made it, Alyssa. But you haven't been missing much because I haven't been doing anything live on YouTube. Shut up, Aaliyah. Yeah, yay. If you guys don't know, Aaliyah's my daughter in real life. Go subscribe to her channel too, because she does pretties as well. She makes pretties also. So yeah, if you guys can help me with sharing that I'm live right now and tell people to subscribe to the channel because we're trying to hit 2,000 subs. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so like I was saying before, for everybody that's just now joining us, yay, Venom, thank you. Thank you for joining us. I'm just gonna work on graphics that I need to upload to my website and to my Flickr and to my Instagram. I'm really late doing that stuff because I've been so busy designing the past week. So and I'm gonna try not to get too sidetracked here. So if you're new to the channel, I'm Toxxic Rhiannyr in Second Life. I own a store called Alter Ego, and I'm also a graphic designer in world and in real life. And I go live periodically working on graphic design custom orders that are being made, or just messing around with something Photoshoppy. If you are interested in if you're interested in subscribing, if you're interested in receiving notifications on when I go live or upload new content to the channel, please make sure that you hit the bell button, and that will put you on the list to be notified whenever I pop on. Thank you, Pandora. Thank you. Throat punch threatening usually works. Oh shit, 1,987. I have total faith in you guys. I have total faith that you guys can get me to 2,000. It's really been a struggle. Why is it always like the last 20 people is like the struggle? Like you can't, you just do it. Or, you know what? Aaliyah got irritated with me because I signed in my other email addresses and then subscribed to my own channel. It's petty, but I just want the numbers. So if you have multiple email addresses, I don't care if you subscribe on them. I did it myself. It wasn't that many, so it's really not that many people. Whatever gets the job done, I really don't care. Okay. Yay! Thanks, Scrappy. Thank you. I really don't care how it gets done. Just get it done. I lost 1 subscriber. Somebody seriously just left? Why? Why would you do something like that? Hit the button again. We literally lost 1 subscriber right now. Come on, man. We're not going backwards. We're going forwards. We had 1,987. Now it's 86. I'm not cheating. It's not cheating. It's me. What if I was signed in and I needed to look at my own account? It's very possible. How are you going to pull Horizon? Ah, bad timing on that. Bubbles. Bubbles Lemon, I know you have more than 1 email address. More than 2 email addresses. Because I know how many alts you have. And in order to have that many alts, you have to have also email addresses. Who else has a shit ton of alts that I know of? I don't know. I have to think about that for a second. Who else has a shit ton of alts? That I can call in a favor. Be like... Is there any way you can, like, subscribe on all of your email accounts? Because I'm that bitch. Oops. Well, I don't care. My kids know how bad my mouth is. Alright, so basically all I'm going to do right now, it's not super exciting, but I've made the vertical version of this preview that of an order I just got done with. You're probably right, Dima. The 50 people, the same 50 people with 20 alts. You're right. I mean, I have a jillion alts. I have lots of them. And I'm one wee little person. I'm a wee. Okay, there we go. 1,989. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Please. I just want to turn down. No, not off, just down. Okay, that's good. Basically what I'm just going to do is convert everything that I've made on this document, and I want to convert it to the landscape version. This version is for Flickr, and this version is for my website, and then this version's for my website as well. So that's basically all I'm doing for right this second. True that, I have several stores as well. And it's just me, the wee. Oh, I freaking hate this song. It's okay for this song to be turned all the way down. It's a song that says the same thing over and over again. Alright, so I'm just gonna get started before everybody starts leaving because I'm talking too much. Okay. So let's fill out the fun part first. What have you guys been up to? It's been a week. Shut up, Aaliyah. Be quiet before I go in your room and smack you in the face. Shut up, Aaliyah. Aaliyah, shut up. What have you guys been doing for the last week? Anything exciting going on? What the hell is the name of this store that I'm doing? Okay, what all did she order? She got logo design, mesh logo design, gift card design, texture. She did not do an unpacker. Did she not do an unpacker? She didn't, so it's just texture HUD. Design. She did not do social media banners, but she did render banners. Generic sale flyer, no. She did get mesh logo. She got render logo as well. What else is on here? Oh, she got mesh signs as well. Logo design. Let's switch some stuff out here. Let's take that out. Put it here. Gift card design. Render logo. I think I called these 3D. Oh, HUD is missing. Texture HUD design. Render banners. Fine. Leave me for Shane Dawson. I understand. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything that she got in the nutshell. Bubbles, what did you do? You sent off for your computer to be fixed? Did you put it in the mail and shipped it somewhere? And what are you using right now? Trying to think of how I should do this. The bad thing is about this document here is really big, so the stuff that I used on the vertical one is too small. So I'm going to end up just having to do it all over again. So let's bring it all in high quality, and then we'll just downsize, I guess. That's better. What was I working on the last time you guys were here? I have something like a spice or something stuck in my throat from last night's dinner. It's driving me crazy. No matter how much water or anything that I drink, the spice will not get out of my throat. I can feel it when I talk. It's quite annoying. Yeah, but let me know what you remember the last thing I was working on when I was live last. I think it was Addicted to Ink, maybe, was the last thing I was working on when I went live. I don't remember. I'll just leave it like that. It's fine. Addicted to Ink was the last thing. Well, he did finalize. Let me pull it out. He ended up getting a couple of extra things done as well. But this is the one that he chose. Zoom in a little bit. That's the one that he chose, and he also got a mesh version done. And I did his appliers for him. So let me just pop this stuff up on the screen for you. The appliers are not so exciting. They're just Omega appliers. But it matches his new logo. Which this one right here is an example of how orders change. It's a good example of how a customer will come to me and they think they want something one way, but we actually end up going the complete opposite way. This stuff doesn't look anything like his samples that he showed me, and I actually think this stuff like kind of represents his brand better than the other idea. That's just my opinion. Bookie, if you're here, don't shoot me. But I think it came out really looking very nice. That it looks like a tattoo shop. Like it fits the brand pretty well. I think so. So yeah, that's sometimes how this goes. Is that people order one way, but we end up doing something completely different towards the end. And that's perfectly fine. That's just kind of the way it goes. It came out really, really nice. I think it came out really, really nice. Okay, we have 1,991. 9 more people. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 9 people. We can find 9 people. If you're inside my VIP group in World, feel free to go in there and start bugging them about it. Because they're all of those people that are inside that group should have already subscribed. There's like 600 people in there. Go up there and be like, "Excuse me, Toxxic is summoning you. She would like for you to subscribe to her YouTube channel so she can have 2,000 members. Okay, thanks." Just start pestering them. I don't care if you pester them. Alright, where's this folder? I need to pay attention when I'm doing, when I'm making the vertical version. Or, you know what I should probably do? I should just start out with the horizontal version. Because then, since that's bigger, I could just use all of the pieces that I make on that and transfer it over to the vertical one and be done a whole lot faster. I never learn. I always end up doing this twice. And I never keep the files open or anything. Like, I've already done this whole resizing the gift card thing twice tonight. I just don't work very efficiently sometimes. Let's blow this puppy up. Excuse my breathing if I'm breathing too hard, but I don't know. I know I breathe too hard in the mic. My bad. That looks cute. Ooh. That logo is taking up a shit ton of room. I'll bring this down. Okay, next we can pull in these renders. I just noticed that these are transparent. I didn't put a plane behind it when I was working on these earlier. I forgot. Well, it's fine. It'll be fine. I'm obsessed with this 1993. I'm really obsessed. I keep stopping and then looking at my second screen and refreshing. You can do it. You can do it. Luckily, like, I'm so glad that I was able to put some work into my YouTube channel, because they just changed the rules to qualify to be able to be paid on YouTube. To be a partner, I guess I should say, rather. And I fit the requirements because I've been, you know, tending to the channel and trying to gain more viewers and just try to expand the channel a little bit. So I think the new rules were thank you, Alyssa. Thank you. The new rules were you had to have over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 hours of footage or watched footage or something like that. So this is a pretty old channel. I used to use it a long time ago for when I did graphic design real life, which I still do graphic design real life. It's just I do more Second Life stuff for right now. But some of my older videos have so many views because they're old, and so I think that really helped push me over. So I just would like to continue, you know, building the channel and just seeing how far we can take this, because I want to make money on YouTube just like everybody else. It's a nice little extra something something every once in a while. Here's her mesh logo. We can bring this in. It's humongous. It's humongous. Oh my god, don't start yawning. Ugh. I do not need to start yawning already. But we did just go eat Italian food, so it's pretty unavoidable to not fall asleep or want to go to sleep. It's so heavy, like, it's good stuff, but it's super heavy. It's hard to stay awake. really think that there's a reason to have this show again. Let's gift card logo. I need to make a couple changes on my Flickr as well. I uploaded some, I think for Flickr, for my artwork, I'm just going to leave it to the design bundles. This order is what I would call a design bundle. And then I'll feature everything else that I do on my website. That's something that I'm trying to figure out also. It's just kind of the placement for things, because some of these orders are so large that it's sometimes it's just kind of hard to display it. So I'm thinking that that's probably what I'm going to do. And let me show you something. I can even show you what the hell I'm blabbering on about. So if you haven't done so and you would like to, you can follow me on Flickr. If you look in the description of this video, there are different social media links where you can find me on Instagram and Facebook and blah, 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 all the way. But these right here that I made, I mean, I absolutely love these logos, and it is a great representation of what I can do from just a 2D logo. Actually, I might leave this one just because this is such a good example of a 2D flat logo being turned into a 3D mesh logo in world, being turned into a 3D render in Photoshop. This one I don't have a problem with. These other two, I can't stand these. They look, to me, they don't look good. I mean, it sucks that I got those views, but, or that I'm about to throw away those views, but I don't really want these up here anymore. I think I just want to keep Flickr to, I'll leave that one just because that's a good example, but I just want to leave Flickr to these bundles like this kind of a graphic, if that makes sense. It's the only way that I can show the really, really big orders, and it all looks very nice for Flickr. Like, you can see everything in one swing. But the orders that only have a few things, I think I'm gonna just leave that to my my website. So there's some things that have been trying out, and then I decide I don't like it, and then I take it down and just do it again. Okay, we're at 1,997. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm so happy. Now really, like, if you really want to know my ultimate goal, my daughter's channel, she has over 3,000 subscribers. I would really like to beat her. I don't know 3,000 people, so I have to leave it up to you guys to help me get 3,000 people. But her channel, yeah, she's really big on Instagram. She has quite the following on Instagram for the work that she does. And I'm not trying to use her Instagram goal. You know, it's pretty high up there, and I have no fucking idea how she did it, so I'm not even reaching for those stars. She can continue to be the queen on Instagram. I will leave her to that. I just want equal. I mean, ultimately, equal. At least make me equal with her. It doesn't have to be that much higher than her. I just want to beat her because it's like a competition thing in our house. Who's better on YouTube, you know? So, she actually went live the other day and she had 40 people watching her. I was so jealous. When I went on to the live, I was just like, what the fuck? 40 people? I can only get up to 20 people. I can't get more than 20 people. And she was talking and having a good old time with her live chat and stuff. It was so cute. I was like, look at her go. Look at her follow my footsteps. And beating me in my footsteps. That's what she's doing. So, if you want to support our family rivalry, help me get 3,000 people. It's a fun rivalry. We are a family of artists. We're a family of gamers. We are a family of people who love food. My kids are extremely talented. Like, I'm not even saying that because I'm their mom. My son is in band, and he's like the #1 kid to try to beat. They both have A-B grades. Actually, Aaliyah just did straight A's, and she's in 10th grade, so I think that's pretty freaking impressive. I wasn't making straight A anything at that grade level. She's super smart, and she's super talented in Photoshop, and just creatively she can write. She's wrote a couple of like short, I wouldn't even say short, she's written a couple of books online, and she can draw freehand, and I'm telling you, man, whose kids are these? How did I get so lucky to have kids like I do, like turn out the way that I did? It's crazy. It'll be really interesting to see where these two go in life, just to see what they do with everything that they've learned and put it to use in the real world. It's not all the way up there. Now it is. I mean, whatever. That does look okay, actually. I have to remember to screw up next time. It actually looks alright. Okay, let me make sure we got everything, because I don't really know. I don't know. No. She had mesh signs also on the other picture. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, you go, Aaliyah. Ooh, I don't know why the stream health is deteriorating. I don't have anything going on unless somebody's downloading or something in my house. So if it buffers or anything, just try to be patient. There is a lot of people on the internet here, so. But thank you so much, everybody who's subscribing. If you are watching and you can hear me, I totally appreciate you subbing to the channel. I hope I don't bore you to death. Okay, so we've got the cards. Oh, the texture HUDs. That's what we need to add too. I'm not exactly sure. I'm looking at I'm looking on my phone and I'm getting messages, so I want to tell you. Let me look on this video and see. Yeah, at the in the description. Okay, let me just start over. If you're interested in hiring me for graphic design projects, if you look in the description of this video, at the very bottom, there's an area that says portfolio and there's an area that says order form. If you click on the order form link, I request everybody to fill it out, And then every week I do a sweep of consultations. So I contact people that have filled out the form and try to schedule a consultation at some time to just go over what your ideas are for your project and try to get you a rough estimate as to how much it will cost. If the estimate sounds like something you can work with, I accept a 50% deposit and will schedule your order next in line for whatever date I have available. I can tell you right now, as I am talking to you, that I am completely booked all the way up until February 12th. So if you're interested in getting something done, just know it won't be starting anywhere till then. So it does give you some time to save up lindens and all that kind of stuff. I do accept lindens, and I also accept PayPal if that is the way you would want to go. I quote projects on an individual basis depending on what you're asking for. I do have one package that is very popular for stores, brands, and Second Life that are wanting to completely revamp their entire image, and that's actually what this is. This is a Second Life brand, and she wanted to completely redo everything about her store, graphic-wise. So she ended up getting a new logo, mesh logo design, 3D render logo, texture HUDs. She got render banners for her blog and all that kind of stuff. Gift card design, which they're also mesh. And then she also got mesh signs. So yeah, February 12th. I know. It's my store's 9th birthday. Is it 9th or is it the 8th? It might be the 8th. I never fucking know. It's the 8th. It was born in 2010, so 8 years, February 12th, my store's birthday. Yeah. So if you're interested and you would like to book me to try to get a design order done for you, I'm more than happy to take it. We just need to get together and have a chit chat. I can tell you, because I talk a lot, and I have a lot of questions when I do the consultation. I try to be as thorough as possible. Consultations do take 1 to 2 hours. I can do them on voice on Skype or Discord, or I can come to you in World if that's what you prefer, or we can just do it through chat. Usually people do it through chat, so it's whatever is more comfortable for you. So, again, if you would like to place an order, please fill out the order form and I will be back with you as soon as possible. I do usually do consultations on Monday and Tuesday, but I was really busy today and I haven't done anything today. So you still have time. If you're interested in trying to get on the week of the 12th, you can go ahead and place your name on the order form, and I'll probably be contacting people tomorrow or Wednesday to try to get consultations done. It's really a lot of information. Do you know how many times I have to say that? Oh, I need a person that just stands there and repeats my word vomit every 5 seconds. It's really a lot to it's a lot to say over and over and over again. $1,998 subscribers. You're making me so happy. Oh, why are those inside that? Let me go off screen here with this. Oh, shit, she's offline again. One sec, guys, sorry. Bubbles is like, I'm done working with you because you've made me do like so much stuff in the past 7 years. 6 years, 7 years that Bubbles has been with me. She's probably like, somebody else do it. Somebody else offer yourself up to be her tape recorder. Honestly, I've thought about it, hiring a personal assistant. But man, it would be really hard. It would be really hard for me to teach somebody about this. Because this is all me. This is all stuff that I've made up. Like, I really do have to be the person doing the consultation because I'm the artist. I have to completely 100% know what it is the customer is trying to explain. So a personal assistant would not be able to help me with consultations. Booking the consultations is not really that hard either. So people keep telling me, oh, you need somebody to help you. And I'm like, yeah, but that means I have to teach them everything. And there's just like so much. There's so much to learn and there's so much to know that I don't have time to teach somebody. That's what the problem is. As far as like sending out note cards and stuff to people, I do it all on an alt and I just do it in one swing and just like, hey, if you want to come talk to me, do this, and and I just give instructions that way. But I just don't know. I want somebody to help, but I don't want to teach somebody, so I guess I'll keep doing it all on my own. And it's not for like in fear that they'll take whatever I'm doing and go be their own graphic designer. I mean, that's not what I'm worried about. I just don't want to. God, it gives me anxiety right now just to think about it. To think about even teaching somebody all the questions and stuff that I ask, and just be a fucking nightmare. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna suffer doing this by myself. I did get contacted the other day by a couple of people that do have personal assistants, and it was so funny to me because, I mean, I guess they're important people in SL, like they do a bunch of things, or reputable people that, I don't know, I didn't really know the right way to say this, but when I was talking to the personal assistant, it was like they were introducing the king. The king was coming. And I'm like, why did you even tell this poor girl if you're just going to end up IMing me 10 minutes later? I don't understand. And they did. The person that they were introducing... Oh, I just hit my mic. Let me make sure everything's still working. Okay, it is. Yeah, the person that they were introducing came and talked to me 10 minutes later. And I'm thinking, well, that was an unneeded extra step. Like... That's so silly to me. I'm like, I don't think I need a personal assistant. I mean, I wouldn't mind passing off some kind of work to somebody else, but then I'm like, nah, that's just confusing. I feel it could really become confusing to people. So it's okay. I'll just do it myself. I think I'm going to make this smaller because it keeps getting in the way. Really did feel like someone super important was about to talk to me, and I'm just like, I don't know. The way people like role play in Second Life sometimes is funny to me. So I don't role play very much. I always just feel so silly. I feel so I don't take it that seriously, I guess is what it is. Okay, did we get it all squeezed in here? It's all squeezed in. I think we did good. I'm going to try to put one more logo in here just because there's this one little bit right here of blank space that's bothering me. I'll try to put the colored one in here. Super light. Super, super light. I can tell you, I am sort of envious, though, sometimes. I'm just like, it would be cool to have a personal assistant and be like, Toxxic Rhiannyr will IM you in 10 minutes when she's done with her consultation, and, like, someone to be really, really, like, excited to... I don't know. I just can't take myself that serious. Hang on a second, guys. $2,000. You guys did it. You guys did it. 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Yay! if drinking a beer wouldn't make me super tired, I would go drink one right now, but it will make me super tired, and I got too much work to do. We can't be drinking a beer tonight. Just thank you so much, and keep it coming, because the ultimate goal is 3,000. Just to get to 2,000, I am super excited. 2,000. There's more subscribers to my YouTube than there is in my in-world group. That is amazing. Woo! Yay! That's how it would be, Bubbles. That's how it would be. It would be like you're introducing the Sultan as walking in, or some shit like that. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy that so I guess some people feel like they need an introduction like that. Somebody else, like, why didn't you just eye me yourself? Come on now. Unless you're like a Lyndon or something like that, you know? Like if a Lyndon's personal assistant contacts me, I'd understand then. But if like I don't know, I don't want to give anything away, so I'm just like, I don't know. I thought it was kind of a crazy extra step. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll wait for this person to IM me. And then like 10 minutes later, someone IM'd and I talked to him for a second, and then he was gone. And I was just like, what was the point in the personal assistant? I don't know. I don't know. That's really fancy for me. So yes, it's exactly what that is. It's exactly what that is. It's like you're being very extra. But I guess, you know, if I had a personal assistant, maybe the struggle is finding something for them to do. You know, you're paying them, so you're just like, go fetch my slippers for me, or, you know, whatever like that. You know, give them like a list of tasks or something. Maybe that's what she had, a list of tasks, and it just so happened that that person was online. The person she does PA work for was online, and they were able to just, you know, boom boom like that. Maybe it was like on her to-do list, and it just so happens that he was there. Maybe it was just really funny. I was like, I feel that was kind of unnecessary, but okay, however you play your second life is not my business, so I should just shut up. No. That's a song that's playing in the background. They just sing no. No. Okay, we're done with this. we can save it and upload it to. That took a lot longer than it should, but, you know, I'm talking, so usually that's what happens. That's why sometimes I just want to come on YouTube and go live and just don't say anything, because if I start talking, I already know what's going to happen, and we will, you know, just my work goes slower when I'm talking. I'm trying to, I think my favorite thing out of this is the render. Really, the renders are starting to really be my favorite style of logo. They take forever. I have to hand paint sometimes pixel by pixel. They're a true pain in the ass, but the outcome of them are they're just gorgeous. They look really good. That Colt one was phenomenal. Like, I mean, this is me patting myself on the back. I'm like, damn, that looks sexy. It really does. This looks really good. And this one does as well. There is another one that I just got done doing, but I don't think I'm allowed to show it until they, thank you, Kira, that, till they present it. Which, I hate waiting, but I don't want to steal anybody's thunder, so I have to wait. I have 3 orders right now that I've been, well, 2 of them I've been waiting 2 months to release. And I'm just like, please hurry. Like, please hurry and do your shit so I can release this already. I want to so bad. That's the sucky part. Is sometimes when I'm done with this, I can't show it to the public right away. I'm like, time, go faster. Go faster. Okay, so this is gonna be fancy preview. I wonder if she made that because it sounds like fancy, but it's like a cute way to say it. I didn't ask. Okay, and this is done too. Let me upload this real quick on the other screen to Flickr, because we can't trust Flickr to not have nudie or ultra adult related content on the front page. So let me do this real quick on the side here. I can show you, we'll just go look at this here. Let that sit there. Be non-jealous of my views. Actually, I mean, for what the website is, these are not bad. I'm actually happy to have at least 1 view. But today, the 472 views on my artwork blog, I am super happy. That makes me happy. I appreciate people looking at the artwork. $2,000 subscribers. Never thought I would see the day. Pretty freaking cool, man. I like hitting milestones. I'm a milestone kind of person. Okay, we've got that set. So we can do this. And we can just, I just need to grab this URL. If you're interested in looking at my work, I put everything on my blog. Everything goes on my blog. Select things go on my Instagram. Select things go on my Flickr. Not much goes on Facebook because Facebook has terrible fucking quality. But everything is on my website. You can find it at mouseclickstudios.com. Mouseclick is M-O-U-S-E, mouse. Click is C-L-I-Q-U-E. Studios, S-T-U-D-I-O-S, .com. Here we go. Deet, 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 deet. Oh, I was gonna go ahead and put this on Flickr too. I should probably wait though till I upload it. And I don't remember how I said this, so let me go back here and take a look. View the Posy project. So this would be view the Fanshi project. And I also said something else. View Posy project on Flickr. View the Fanshi project on Flickr. Gift card, HUD, logo, mesh, miscellaneous. That's good. Okay, now we gotta go put it over here on the other screen. Give me one moment, because I don't remember what I typed for this either. Alright, that's gonna take a second to upload. I'm gonna do not so fun things. I realize these are boring things to watch somebody do, but it needs to be done all the same. If I don't do it now, I will forget to do it. I really want to redo this stupid website. I really need something better. The problem is that it's a free WordPress site, and in order to get anything better, I'm going to have to upgrade to the next level, and that means that I would have to host it. Because, well, the next tier level on WordPress, I tried already to go to the next one, and I don't like any of the damn themes. You know what? I really wish I could figure out how to do Blogspot. Do any of you guys have a Blogspot website? I really wish I knew how to do Blogspot. Well, let me see how that looks, if that even looks okay. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. I've always wanted to do a Blogspot because I really like their themes. I might have to get with you, Lily, because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do the back end, like the part where you actually upload content or you make a post. It looks so completely different than WordPress. I've always used WordPress. It's just, I can never get anything started on the damn thing, and it really makes me mad that I can't figure it out. For someone that used to build websites for a living, I can't figure it out. It drives me crazy. But I would really like maybe to have one of those up. I don't know, because I have a decent amount of views or whatever on this, so maybe I just need to... Oh my god, I just need to bite the bullet and just go get hosting again and do the whole buy a theme from Envato bullshit. Even though I have some I could probably use that might give me what I'm looking for. They're just really hard for some reason to me, and that I don't think they're intended to be hard. But it is for whatever for me to do it. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. just saving these renders so I can load them here. I'm trying to think if I have done a couple of others, but I'm really not trying to be told to take stuff down. That makes my ears go down. No. I don't know how to make a theme for WordPress. I don't know how to do that from scratch, but I have shopped for them before. I'm actually a content creator on Envato, graphicriver.net. So I've got money already in that website that I never did cash out. So I can just go use that to go buy a theme that that I like. And I might end up just doing that. I just hate doing that because honestly I hate dealing with the hosts like GoDaddy and Bluehost and all that. I hate that shit. It makes me crazy. It makes me so crazy. But yeah, I know how to install them and I can tinker with it. I know like HTML coding because I used to do websites way back when. So I can customize them and do all that kind of stuff, but I don't know how to make them from scratch. Banners. Banners. Think about banners. Banners. Yeah, we have banners. Hang on a sec. No. So Flickr banner and Facebook banner. Yeah, I want to like the problem with this current blog. I like the blog feature. I don't have a problem with a blog. I really would like to keep that. The problem that I have with this particular page is how it handles the pages and galleries and all that kind of stuff. It's not really my favorite. I wanted to break down, because I do so many design bundles, I really would like a better way to display that. And the way I had it set up before was, let me see what that was. Sorry, I'm waiting for people to pay balances, so I want to make sure I'm paying attention. I would rather, like, at the top of the page for like my pages, I would rather have a section that says design bundles, and then when you click on that, a list of the individual stores who I've done artwork for, the store name shows, instead of having it how I have it right now, where when you look at the top it says home, about, bookings, and then the portfolio. See how all of this drops down with like my different categories? I don't really want it like this. This is just the way I'm forced to organize everything. Ideally, I would like it to say these as these titles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would rather this to be like, or where the bookings page have design bundle, and when you click on that, all of these are store names. That's the way I used to have this organized up here. The problem is the list was longer than the page, and you couldn't scroll down to see the entire list of stores that I've worked for. So I was forced to do it this way by making a design bundle page, and when you click on that, then you see all of these, which I do like the way that this particular blog organizes the gallery. It does the whole mosaic masonry looking. I do like the way this is organized, but I just don't like certain things about it. Like this text, I realize this text is really small, but when you make it normal size, it's too big. It looks like, I don't know, it's too big. It's not, there's not a difference between this size right here and then normal. The normal is like old people text size. It's terrible. It's too big. So I always end up making it smaller. This is actually, my screen I don't think is set to 100% either. I think it's set to like 90. So it's smaller than it probably is for most people's screens. Which is fine because I don't need to read this. Other people read it, you know. So I like how the front page is, how it drops, and you know, you can just keep scrolling forever. And you're able to see a preview of every single post. I do dig that. But I don't like these pages. And there's no way I can put a sidebar here. It would be different. I'd probably really love this theme if I had a sidebar, but there's no way to put a sidebar on this type of theme, and it pisses me off. I'm just like, because I would like to have like my picture right here, my order form right here, common questions asked right here. You know, maybe that would nip a half of my question load that people ask me every single time they IM me. Maybe that would nip that in the ass, you know, because all that stuff it's listed up here, but nobody clicks on this shit. I don't even know really how many people are going through these pages. I think most people probably look at the front page and then they just don't really visit the rest of these pages. I mean, maybe they do. Some people are pulling these pages for me in their consultation. So maybe they do look at this, but the questions that I get from people all the time are all answered within these two pages. So I know that they didn't read it. I know for a fact that they didn't go through those pages. So I just wish it was just a little bit more friendly for like a gallery type purpose of a website. I saw some really, really nice ones on Envato, though, not that long ago, that were portfolio gallery related. They looked really good. But I would have to host the site myself. And it is such a hassle. It costs a lot. Like, more than I really want to put into it right at this very moment. The free WordPress is working pretty good. So that's all I kind of want. I just kind of just leave it for now until I can do something better. Alright, I think I'm done with this part. Or I can do this later. This shit's boring me. I'm bored. I'm boring myself, so I know I'm boring you. Let me look on my schedule. I think I have some things I can work on. I'm gonna hop up real quick and go get me a water and listen to some music. I'm gonna be doing a logo for a store named Adores. Just don't get me started on the order, because it's I can very easily get irritated. So I'm gonna just try to get some sample images together for this. Should be okay to show it on on YouTube. So I'll be right back. Let me go get a Wawa real quick. Exactly, Kiki, I'm telling you. In a perfect world, right? I'll be right back, guys. I was gonna listen to music, but let me try to explain what this shit. No skulls, but that doesn't mean this one should be really simple. Should be simple. But I've had some issues with the order placer. So, what I'm going to do is I've decided... I'm sorry, I went to go get my ice cream. And it's too hard to stop eating it. What I'm going to end up doing for this is I'm going to make 2 versions that I like and that came from my brain, and then I'm going to try to make 2 versions coming from the requests, because I don't like the requests. I don't think it fits the... Tread lightly, Toxic. I don't think it fits the store, the request. Well, not that it doesn't fit the store, but it... Okay, so I'll just give you an overview. I don't want to talk shit. I don't like doing that, but I get irritated with people. Everybody knows this. People irritate me. So when this order first came in, I got the whole direction and everything of what she wanted, and I tried to design samples per what she wanted, and I sent it back to her, and she was like, "Nope, I don't like any of them." And I'm like, okay. I was like, can you explain further? Try to, I don't know, try to show me again what you want. And she ended up showing me examples that were the complete opposite for what she told me at the beginning. So I was like, and I told her that, I was like, okay, if now you're changing your order, prices are going to change because the level of difficulty just went through the roof. And I was like, for extra time spent on the order, I'm going to charge you more. Well, she didn't like that. She didn't like that. So, and we also have a language problem. There's a language barrier here. She doesn't speak English very well, so I feel like I'm not really understanding completely what she wants. This is something that happens all the time. I'm quite used to it. So, some time has passed because I told her that I'm not interested in continuing the order until she can find a translator, because I know 100% that I'm not understanding what you're saying. I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. It's quite obvious because I designed the first 4 samples right along the line of what she showed me her ideas and samples of. So, and then when she came back the second time and completely changed her order and not willing to pay for the change, I was just like, no, that's not how this works. I don't do this. Like, I want to be paid for the time that I put in the design. I don't think I'm asking for too much. Well, she lost her patience with me and stopped talking to me for a little bit. Well, she recently came back and she had a translator. So I've spoke to the translator this week, and so I have samples, ideas for what she would like to do for this logo. And if you would like to take a wild guess, they're completely different from the second suggestions of samples that she sent me, and they're completely different from the first round of samples that she sent me. So it's fine if you're an indecisive person, but it presents a problem when you're trying to order something custom, because if you keep changing your mind and you keep changing your order, for one, you're making me mad because I just want to design this stuff and scoot you on your way, because there's other people behind you, behind your order that I need to tend to. So I just hope that this time she likes the designs that I make for her, but the sample images that I have for her already, I don't like them. I don't think that, from my personal opinion, with the name of the store, it just does not match. But I have to design it that way. But I can only think of probably 2 or 3 examples of to design it that way, and I usually try to provide people 4 samples to choose from. So we have a little bit of variety and a little bit of room to work with. But I did let her know. I don't even have them anymore. I don't have the first and the second because I actually deleted the entire order. When she stopped talking to me, I thought she was done. I thought she was out of here. So I deleted the entire folder. I don't even have them. The first one was similar to her current logo, which it looks like a lace, like a lace frame, like a vintage lace frame. It's not, I mean, you can look it up. I'm pretty sure she has it somewhere, but I'm not a big fan of it. It would be impossible to make that in mesh. Also, that's something else I have to remember on this order. Whatever I do, I have to be able to make it mesh. So if it's too intricate, it's going to cause problems for me and Maya. So I know the kind of shapes that I try to stay away from because it's going to end up causing me a problem in Maya and I'm not going to be able to do it. So that's something else that I have to keep in mind. I did tell her translator the last time that I spoke to her, I was like, if this next round of samples that I'm going to do for you, if it's not to her liking, I'm no longer interested in the order and I'm done. So whatever I do here, I just really hope she likes it because it's been too long that this order's been sitting on my desk and I know it's a language barrier. It's the language problem. We're not seeing eye to eye because she's not able to communicate with me. So I'll be honest with you, I give up pretty easy. When it's too hard to communicate, I will give up on the order. And depending on how much work is done, sometimes I might issue a partial refund, but in this case, she's not getting a refund because if she doesn't like this next set of artwork, that means I've given her 8 logos and she doesn't like any of them and they're all designed per exactly what she said. She doesn't get a refund. That's not my fault that you can't decide on something. Even if we were to pick 1 or 2 to make changes on, she's not getting a refund. 8. Yes, once I'm done with this round, she will have 8 logos. I'm not a machine, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, 8 logos is incredibly fucking hard to create. I have a really hard time when I get 8 clients in a row. 8 logos is extremely fucking hard to do. And 8 logos going to one person and then she doesn't like any of them when they're designed exactly how she's telling me to design them, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. You're making me eat a lot of ice cream. I don't have time for that. So, I've decided we'll try to make 2 versions she likes. 2 versions that I like. And see how it goes. And if she doesn't like any of them, I'm going to tell her, good luck in Second Life. Goodbye. Because I have other people standing behind you. Ish. Yeah. Okay, so her current suggestions is she wants it to look vintage. That's it. Vintage. Okay. Whatever. I can remember... Let me see. Let me look at something. I'm eating ice cream and I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it sounds good. I don't even have the order at all. The old one. Let me look at Gaiazo real quick. I probably should find this so I can refresh myself on what not to do. Her first one, I remember the color she wanted was black, pink, and silver. Her second round of suggestions had something to do with chili peppers. The colors were more like fiery colors, black, orange, red, and had she kept linking me chili peppers. And that's when I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, so now you're completely changing your order. And she was like, no, I'm just giving you suggestions. And I said, completely different suggestions. Like, we have to stay on the track. I mean, I quoted you per what you're asking for. I try to just stay like in theme, even if somebody was up front. Say, for instance, I get a client and they have a couple of different ideas that they want to try. I have no problem trying both of those ideas, but when I give the person the quote, it includes me trying both ideas. In this case, she just presented, I think I remember her giving me samples from my from my portfolio is what she gave me examples of. So I think with the first one I just tried to make something similar to the style of logo that a girl would get, you know, a girly type of logo. So yeah, pink, black, and silver. And then she comes back with chili peppers, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know how you want me to incorporate this. Chili peppers to me doesn't reflect this. I think it needs to have hearts in it. A door. I mean, that you think about the definition of the word. I'm thinking pinks. They could even be lighter pinks, like kind of vintage type color pinks. I thought even maybe like a floral wreath. With just like some hearts. Not too girly, because it doesn't need to look kid-like. I think she makes adult clothes, so it doesn't need to be childish looking, but it can still be feminine and not have a childish look to it. Can't find her shit. Hold on. Good God, how many months ago was this? It was a long time ago. I can't even find... Wow. Was it a year ago? I don't think it was a year ago. Well, I don't even... Oh, wait. Maybe... Hang on. Okay. I don't see any of the... No, this is too far back. This is when... One sec. Sorry. Sorry. I'm trying to at least find the 4 sample. And I don't even see it on my Gyazo. Now, sometimes what I do also is I might have deleted it. The links, so she wasn't able to retrieve the links that I sent. And I do that because it has happened before that I'm working with somebody. Even if they've paid their deposit, for whatever reason, they bounce. And then I look at their, you know, something will show up on YouTube. Not YouTube, Facebook. And they've gotten their logo designed by somebody else. But it's my samples that I gave them. That pisses me off when that happens. So sometimes whenever I show somebody their sample, I'll also delete it from Gaiazo, so they can't pull it up again. After a certain amount of time after I've stopped talking to them, I'll delete them. Because I'm not here to make a bunch of samples for another graphic designer to do because they're cheaper. That really pisses me off when that happens, and it does happen, so. I think that's maybe what I did, because I don't see any of her old samples here. And it was middle of last year, I think, that I did her order. I don't see it anywhere. That must have been what I did. And I for sure deleted it in my... deleted the folder from my hard drive. I'm looking at one other thing. I'm sorry. One sec. It really does irritate me when oh wait, no, I found them. Okay. This is the first round of samples. So I did 3. So with the 4, if I can get 4 done, it'll be 7. This is what we wanted. Black. Black and pink. Out of all of them, this one right here was my favorite. The texture looked dope when it's blown up. Here. This looks clean. That looks so cool. She didn't like it. So we'll try again. So after seeing these, she wanted chili peppers. I mean, that's fine if you want to be like, if you want to try different things, but you have to pay for it. I can't just be jumping around like, I don't know, super random and just keep working on whatever, because it just takes too much time. Ain't got time for that. Okay. So, we'll try again. See if we can please her this time. Okay. Stop eating the ice cream and move forward. I'm thinking, like, classy, like maybe, like, if you guys know, like, any of my work, I'm thinking something kind of high-end looking. Shit, that actually looked better the other way. High-end looking, but like grown up, but still pink. See, I don't like how the overall looks, but I like how when you zoom up to it, it looks like foil. I like that. You better not be coming over here. Keep your child Abby away from me. I still want to use black for some reason. But she did not say she wanted black this time. I was looking on Pinterest last night though. And this time I'm only allowed to use certain fonts too. See, this is it. Like, for everybody who knows me, I mean, just at least knows how I am from a design point, or who has already worked with me. I don't like to be put in a box. I do much better work when I have a little bit of freedom. While like suggestions and everything, because at the end of the day, it's your logo. It's not my logo. It's your logo. Suggestions and direction is welcome. But when you say you can only use this font, or I don't know, I feel like I can't say that because there are some instances where a certain font is needed and it was fine. I think with this, it's just that there's no certain direction. We're just guessing. So when you put me in the position where I have to try to guess what you like, that's when I don't like to be put in a box. But if you have a company and you've always used this one font your entire company life, and you have to keep that font, I understand. Because usually there's a direction you're going in. And, excuse me, the direction can be relayed from the get-go. I have more trouble with logos that have no direction. You can tell that the client doesn't really know what they want, but you're pigeonholed to this one. You have to use this one font for whatever reason. So it's designer struggles. It's just designer struggles. I figure it out. By some time I end up just figuring out how to do it, but it doesn't make me not bitch about it. I'm a pretty bitchy person just by itself, but I get through it. Ken always tells me, he'll be like, "Man, you always sound like you hate your job." I'm like, "I love my job. What are you talking about? I would much rather be working for people in Second Life than be doing this for, like, real life companies." Although real life companies, I'd be getting paid more. I don't know. I'm enjoying working for the virtual world right now, put it that way. I mean, he's like, "You bitch about it all the time." I'm like, "Well, yeah, I bitch about everything." I bitch about how there's never any toilet paper, and why you can't just fill up the toilet paper, and why you can't, empty the trash can in the bathroom, and why is my pillow always missing on my side of the bed? Like, I bitch about literally everything. Just because I bitch about something doesn't mean that I don't know, that I don't like it. Or I'm just a complainy type of person. That's just the way I am. I just complain a lot. I'm well aware of my faults. I don't like how it's banding. This new graphic card that I got, it does this now. It used to not do this band shit. I don't know if it's showing up on YouTube. Do you see the color bands? That fucking makes me mad. I don't really know how to fix it. I'm going to try to do one with a black background, because that's what I think looks super dope. Super dope. Want. Did you fall asleep? Ken fell asleep at his chair. I want to see if we can make like the same thing. That looks so cool. It looks bad though when you... I don't like the way that looks. When you zoom back, it looks cray. But when you zoom up, you're like, ooh, is it wet? It looks like it's wet. That looks nice. I'm wondering if I could probably... I'm gonna dig these. Hopefully I didn't delete this stuff. I did. Oh my god. Toxic, you're so stupid. Alright. Because I had already made, Nope. It says Adores.
So what do you think of the ice cream?
It's... Okay, we actually take this with you because I keep eating it and I'm live and I'm sure people don't want to hear me eat it. I can't stop. Here, take it here. Okay, don't question me on these graphics I'm about to pop up. They have nothing to do with what we're doing. Theme-wise, they have nothing to do. I just want bits and pieces off of it. I'm gonna show you guys what let me see if I can find her samples. Oh, here they are. Here's what we're going for. That looks like a child's store to me. This is her current one. So, sorry. This looks too kiddish. I don't think that's a good look. And the other one, there's no way in hell I can get a graphic, another lace frame, but there's no way in hell I'll be able to make it in mesh. Those lace frames, they fall apart every single time, so I can't do that. So I'm looking for, like, I saw this. Oh, I need to take it apart. My direction is to make it vintage. She wants it vintage. Even though the stuff that she showed me is not vintage. In my opinion, it's not. That's another thing too. My opinion is always different than what the client's opinion is on. Opinion on something is. Because I'm thinking of it in terms of the graphic design world. Sometimes when people tell me that they want something, well, you guys already know the minimal discussion that I always have. Nobody ever knows really what minimal means when they order it. Man, those bands are really pissing me off. Why is that doing that? Well, input RGB. Very weird. I wonder... I'm going to try and look at something real quick. I know. I know. So to me, it should be like Pervette, you know? It needs to be very, like, upbeat. It doesn't, what she's asking for doesn't match what she does. That's why I'm automatically thinking black as the background, and this needs to be, like, I think it would be super cute if I could work in, like, some kind of, like, handwritten heart or something, because it's the word adore. Like you would think you would it Victoria's Secret-ish. You know how they make that look? That's the kind of sexy, like, fuck, what am I trying to say? I can see it, I just can't explain it. I'm really bad at explaining. Here, let's just look some shit up. Hold on a second. Victoria's Secret. I'm not going to put it on the front screen because let me get through at least the brawn panties-ish. Yeah, but look at this. I'm thinking like this style. Something like this, like sparkly, but it's got a black background, like, you know, make it girly, but like have an attitude or something like that. Per what she creates is not vintage to me. It just doesn't fit. But I'm really scared to go too outside what she's asking for. Even this would be great. I mean, I've got wreaths until like the cows come home. If I, you know what? I'm gonna try that. Even though I just did a wreath for Fancy, I'm gonna try to find a different one here, and we'll try this. Even, hang on a second. I found a wreath last night that's in the shape of a heart. And I'm going to try just cutting the words, because that looks cool to me. If I can, you know, find my brain. Hold on a second. This was kind of a bitch to take apart. I don't like the green either. I made 3 samples last night, and I ended up hating them, so I deleted them. But I didn't like the green on this. I know they're supposed to be vines, but I don't like them. It's an ugly color green to begin with. This might even be cute. Just all one color, maybe. Maybe. Let me try that. Let me scratch that and try again. Man, some of these AI files are hard to edit. Okay, so I'm gonna pick this whole thing up. I just need the heart part. Let's trash all this for now. Start over. I think that this is thick enough. It should be okay in Maya. I think it's thick enough to work. So I'm gonna make it all one color. Okay, one sec. I'm gonna go back and do that again. Maybe. There's like a shadow on it that I need to get rid of the shadow. I wonder though, what does that look like? Aha! We'll try. This might not be the one, but we'll try. What is you doing? Yeah, something like that. But the problem with that is, though, is that would be hard to mesh. It probably wouldn't come out looking that cool mesh-wise. She does women and men's clothes. Fuck. Why? Why do you have to do men's clothes? That always throws everything off. Maybe that's why. Shit, I'd probably rebrand if I was doing men's clothes. Rebrand with a different name because I can't see a bunch of dudes shopping at a store named Adores. Oh, fuck. My back hurts. That hurt when I laughed. That's gotta be. I'm not toxic. Be nice. I just want to see what this looks like. Might not work. Might not be what's in my head at all. I wish it was like how just other people order. Cause like for the Fancy one, she was like pink, black, white, high end, but still girly. Do your thing. Not you could only use this, and this. But when you look at my store, it's gonna inspire you to do something completely different. Like, okay, I don't know what to do. I think that looks too kitty. Fook. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel like it should be... I don't... The Z has to be like that, too. It has to be like an uppercase Z. So whatever I do, it's going to be looking like that. But I can only use... I'm supposed to be using a New Romantics font. But I can't stand using that font. It's a font that I used back in like... in my early days of starting to do graphic design, and it's super played out. Where is it? New Romantics. Where are you? Why can't I don't see it? Here it is. This font. But basically what this font is looks like Times New Roman, but it's all squished together. I hate this font. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't like how it automatically tilts this, and I don't know. I don't like anything about it. So I was just ended up using the Times New Roman because I can't stand this one. So let me go and try to find a wreath or something, a different kind of wreath than I just used for that Fancy one, because I don't like any of my logos to look the same, even though they sometimes request the same thing. I'm 99% sure I'm overthinking this. Because she's got me all frazzled. Classy, high-end logo. I wish I had a shit ton of money in real life, because I would go on all of these like websites like Creative Market and I would buy everything. Even though I can make a lot of this kind of stuff myself, I would still buy it, because it's like you don't have to do it yourself. Like, look at these patterns. These are so dope. I'm too lazy to do this shit. But like these foil patterns or whatever. Look at these. I would buy so much stuff if I had more money. Like, just patterns. Like, I can't make these kind of this kind of pattern by myself. I would have to download it. But, you know, like cute patterns and stuff to use for this kind of stuff. Like, I would make those people on Creative Market so damn rich. This one looks really cute right here. I wonder what it looks like in full, though. I wouldn't probably buy foil, because I can do foil. The colored foil. These two. So cute. See, this is what I'm thinking. Like, what if it was like a marbly type background with some kind of design in the middle and then a doors written in the middle? That looks really nice, but it's not what you want. Or like, I was thinking, I saw something last night. I can't see what you guys are saying. I'm just rambling. I saw a design last night that looked interesting to me, that I thought I would try today for this order. It's not vintage, but I don't really know what it would fall under. It was just cute. It was, yes, a stop sign. Okay. Was the outline of a stop sign shape. Why isn't this, oh. Oh. Like that. A little bit thicker though. About like there. And it was repeated a couple times and just flipped, like one, like that. And then let's do another one. Like, no. That is how it was, but I think I need like one that's a little bit thinner. Maybe it was a stop sign shape, because that's not doing what I wanted to do. Maybe it was the other one. Let me try it. This one. It looked like this. It was just the outline, and it was like just rotated like appeared to be about 3 times. It was just the outline, and then it was turned foil. It was really cute. It was girly, and it was super simple. I just saw it on a glance too, so I don't, and I don't even remember what website I was on. Say, like, we turn this again. Yeah, it was more like that shape. But, some of the rotation pieces were thinner, like, each time it went around, so I'm trying to... This is probably not the best way to do this. I want to do it one more time. So then the next one, yeah, it was cute. It's just like that, but it had like the foil look to it, which I can do in just a second. See what that looks like. Probably 2. Could probably go down 1 more. Yeah. There's another font too, but it what was it? Lauren font she wanted. This one makes it look a little bit more, it's like that handwritten font. Everybody does the handwritten fonts now. They want like a shabby chic look to their logo, so it's like a handwritten, this one. That's the other text that was suggested. Except for I can't stand the Z being like that. That doesn't look right. That's fine. But I don't think it fits that shape. It's too thick. I don't like that. It's too thick. So I'm just gonna use a font that I like, and we'll hope for the best. I downloaded so many fonts the past week, so let's just try some of these out. Too thick. That one's really cute. I like the way the Z looks on that. I came back to like... Hang on, I'm reading up on y'all's chat real quick because I've been running my mouth for quite a bit. She has a logo with a crown. Yeah, definitely didn't say anything about a crown. I've been using this paper background too that kind of helps. Let me open this. Take this paper texture. And I'm gonna try to do the foil thing here. Not light enough. Can't even tell. Can't even tell. So you get all the way up. I don't like it. I'm gonna go back to the I am and reread it here and see if anything like sparks my interest. Background needs to be pink or pink and vintage. Choose one of these fonts. Letter color black or gold vintage. Here are samples. Can you make one of the two? Ugh. What is I'm just gonna type in pink vintage. I'm really scared it's gonna come out looking super kid looking. Everything when you type in pink vintage, which this is cute. This pattern right here is really pretty. I think I'll have it. Thank you, wallpaper.com. I'm not gonna use it for this, but maybe I should just... It's just throwing me off because you guys are telling me she's wearing... I didn't ever go look at... I don't think I've ever looked at what she made, but now I'm super thrown off because if it's like slutty lingerie, that's not like a shabby chic look. So I'm like, I'm conflicted on where to go. Super conflicted. The only thing I can think to do is just get like a... I'm just gonna type in vintage frame. Vintage frame. This is part of this, like, me being stumped is because I've worked so much this month, and I'm really, like, I have not had a day off in about 2 weeks. I've worked on graphics every single day, and I'm just kind of drained. But this is part of it, like, this is why sometimes I don't come on YouTube and go live, because the idea is not coming to me. But I've pushed this one off, honestly, till this week. because I didn't have any ideas. And I have another one that's like this too, except for it's a bigger order. It's one of the design bundle orders, and I have no idea. I have no ideas flowing for it, so I've pretty much saved it till the end of this month, so I could try to like think of something while I'm doing other orders, but still nothing's really come to mind where I'm like, that's it. Oh, this is cute. Hold on. We'll try. So, this being part of it, sometimes I'll sit around for like, until I just get frustrated. And once I get frustrated, I'll quit and I'll go play video games and try to do something else, talk to my friends or something like that. But this is a large reason why I don't go live, because this shit's hard. And I get embarrassed when I can't make anything. When I put, you know, graphics here and I'm looking at it and I'm like, nah, that looks terrible. And then, you're so sweet. Thank you, Gemma. Aw. Thank you so much. You're my first person. You're my first person to use Super Chat. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do. Thank you. Aw, I feel like going. Hang on, I gotta go tell Ken. 1 second. Hey. That was so sweet. You're gonna. Now I'm gonna start crying. I totally appreciate it. That was awesome. That was so sweet, Gemma. Thank you so much. But anyways, like what I was saying before Gemma made my night. No, he was like, that's totally awesome. We were waiting for someone to use the super chat. You're my first one. I have to figure out something to do nice for you. I'll think of something. You just made my night. You're so sweet. Thank you. But this is kind of like designer block. And there's already a lot of pressure with this order because I've had problems with her. So I'm just, I mean, I'm sorry that it's not, that I'm not, I don't know what people expect sometimes. Like whenever they see the work go up on the website, they'll be like, oh, you know, like I can just think of something right then and it works. It's not like that. I'll try several different things and hate every last one of them. And then one time I'll just be sitting here and then I'll be like, oh, and then I come over here and try it and that ends up being the one. But I am struggling a little bit with this because I just don't, I'm so very conflicted with what she's asking for, the type of stuff that she creates, and then my own opinion. And it's not like I can just IM her and be like, oh, this is the way I feel about your order, because there's language barrier. So it's difficult. But I'm just saying that for people who might go back and watch this live stream later. I know most of the people that are watching are probably pretty used to it unless you've been roped in tonight to subscribe to this channel. And you're waiting for something amazing to happen, and yet we're still at a white canvas. It's just hard. It's not easy. I'm real confused at this one. And I'm sitting here even thinking about the other order, and I'm just confused. I don't really know what is going to make the person happy. And it sucks because I have to guess. So for that, this is what I'm going to do. With that being said, I'm going to recreate one of the ones that she showed me. Because it says, can you make one of the two? I can make both of them. Remake both of them. So let's just do that. Maybe that will kickstart ideas for the other two that I can just design myself. So I'm just gonna try to remake this one, but my way. Because to me this looks too childish. I don't know why it's so damn dark. There'd be no way in hell that these flowers, I could make those flowers in Maya. That's just going to be a clusterfuck. But I can recreate it my way. So that's what I'm going to start out with. We'll do that so we can get the ball rolling on this. So let's find a wood background. I'm giving up on me designing what I like right now. Let's just design what she's requesting. Which I can only assume that maybe she made those herself. They're not terrible if she made them herself. They just don't really match her store. But whatever. Let's try to forget that it doesn't match her store. So here's a nice... This is pretty nice. Wood background. They are going this way though. Let's try to color correct some of this because it looks weird. That's not the way I want to go. I don't really like how it gets lighter right here. Alright. That's good enough for me. So, it's like a circle in the middle. And we'll do that, the Lauren font that she had. So, she said vintage pink. Do your alphabet correctly, Toxic. There we go. Crappy font. like the fonts. I'd be like, tell us how you really feel. I don't like this fucking font. Let's look up vintage pink. Vintage pink again. Vintage pink color. Yeah, this one looks good right here. And it almost looks like the color that I have loaded in. A little lighter. Whatever. Now it's got some kind of like leaves or something going around it. So I'm going to look at my little site here that helps me with this shit. And let's find a circular one that is just leaves. That doesn't look as terrible as the one that's already on there because I don't like it. And I can't see what you guys are saying, so I'm like basically talking to myself like I always do. Something that could be made mesh that's not gonna be too hard. Something that could be made mesh that's not going to be too hard, that's a wreath. Doesn't exist. As many wreath things that I've made, and I'm just like crying when I get to the Maya steps because I can't figure it out. I have to say though, a lot of people ask me all the time about my Maya journey. Now that I'm pretty much forced to work in that stupid program every day, I don't like it. I hate Maya. But now that I'm pretty much forced to work in it every day, I'm much, much better than I was, I mean, even like a couple months ago. When I get stuck, I'm forced to like Google and take tutorials and try to figure out how to fix certain things. And that, I think that's like the best advice to give somebody that wants to use the program. Is force yourself to use it every single day. Designing something. Now, I know I'm not really a modeler. I'm an extruder. I extrude flat surfaces for the most part. But even with that, I run into all kinds of problems, the errors that pop up. Like sometimes vectors, for some reason, just delete faces. And I can never figure out how to bring it back. So anyways, what I'm trying to say is if you're trying to learn how to use these programs, do something that forces you to use them every day. And then whenever an error pops up and you can't figure out how to fix it, that'll force you to go Google it and take tutorials. And once you fix it one time, you know how to fix it when it happens again. And it is like, to me, it's working better than me sitting here forcing myself to watch tutorials over and over or taking classes to learn how to use Maya. Me actually working in the program and seeing my errors happen like real time. This is a cute wreath. I'm gonna use this one. It's helping me with learning the program. Same thing kind of that happens with me learning Illustrator, because I'm not really the best in Illustrator either. I can take things apart, but I'm not very good at putting them back together in this program. So I think by me having to use the program every day to take things apart is just helping me learn the program even more, because when I get stumped here, I go straight to YouTube and find a tutorial on how to fix it. And I just remember, you know, whatever the steps were on fixing. So I hope that maybe helps you, at least inspire you or whatever, to continue using these programs, because they are super hard. I ain't gonna lie, they're not easy, but this doesn't really fit. Doesn't fit. Fuck. that it's at least helping me a lot with dealing with how to maneuver. And I find that, like, even Ken said it the other day. He was watching me in Maya. He was like, "You're so much faster." He was like, "It's almost like you're working in Photoshop, that you're doing this so fast." And I'm like, "It's almost the same steps every single time." And he's like, "Doesn't matter. You couldn't do this stuff, like, you couldn't work this fast like 6 months ago." And now I'm just like blazing through. So repetition, and I think having, like, you're working and then an error pops up, you going to find it, figuring out a solution how to fix it, that's just really good in your learning process for how to do this program, or Maya, that is. Shit, she went offline again. There was like a wreath thing in the middle, and now I lost the picture. Let's see if I can find it. It looks like, I don't know what that is. It's like little plant looking things going around the center. Let me see if I can find like a... Oh, I have this one downloaded already. I probably have downloaded everything off these. I use 2 different websites. I know I have, like, everything. You should see my download folder. It's got... It's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Fonts and textures and patterns and vectors, and I looked at it the other day and was like, yeah, one of these days I should maybe organize this, but not today. Just leave it all messed up. I really can't find anything that replicates that little, like, plant that's in the middle. Okay, so let me start looking for like a flower wreath that would probably be okay to mesh. This one's really fucking cute. And I also don't want it to be like too distinct either, because, well, I can always rotate it or change the colors maybe. Here, we're gonna try this one. This one's pretty, it almost looks watercolory. But I think I could probably, it'll probably go smooth and maybe be okay in Maya. Maybe. It's kind of big. The colors are, I don't like these. We're here, this color. I wonder if I can do this. Oh, it looks like I can. Select all the colors. I don't... Oh. Okay, that works. And I also had another page open for vintage color. Does anybody else ever get stuck on, like, Color palettes on Pinterest. Oh, Jesus. I could look at color palettes for days. This is really pretty. This would be a pretty color combination to use. Let's save it. Let's make the green. We'll try it. Try this color combo. It might be too light. It would be really pretty. This would be pretty meshed. See if I can grab these yellow bits. So one thing I never really cared to learn Illustrator because it's, everything's like in little bitty pieces. I did like 6 months of graphic design courses. It was an online college thing. Like, oh, my kids were little. I guess say like 10 years ago. And when we oh no, I didn't. Okay. When they started to do the Illustrator classes, I quit. So I was like, nope, I'm not interested in learning how to do Illustrator. And I'm so stupid. I wish I had just at least taken the course, because it would be probably a lot easier than having to, trying to learn this now on my own. I was a dumb kid. But I ended up quitting the whole school because I was way more advanced than most of the people in my class. I was like, okay, all these people, like, at the very beginning of the course, they teach you how to open the program. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. You guys don't even know how to open the program? Yeah, I quit. I didn't stay. Alright. We'll just see. Probably all that. No fucking reason. Not terrible. It's better than the one they showed me. So one thing about like the wreath, it's not like a circle. It's always a weird shape. You know, I think it would be cute if in some areas it was like behind the circle, in some areas it was in front of it. So let's try that. That looks okay about there. So let's just go around and delete in certain places. Where to start? Where to start? What is this thing doing? Sorry if I'm breathing loud. I'm always scared when I have the mic turned on that I'm going to talk to myself. Oh shit, that's not really... Intersect shape areas. Ah, never used that before. Cool. It's gonna be the worst, like... It's gonna be the worst if I send this proof over and they're like, oh, I didn't want you to make it exactly. Just giving you a sample. I'm like, well, here's your sample. There's a sample of me trying to remake that specific one. I know it's not exact, but it's close. They're just sample. I don't know, this particular person's so hard for me to read. I don't know what to do. This is just kind of random. It's a little weird. It'll make a turd. That's what my stepdad used to say to my mom about dinner. It'll make a turd. I'm gonna do it exactly like the main store. Let's do times New Roman. I still am not looking at you guys talking. Just a second. I have like, there's that shit that's in my throat. I don't know what's in my throat. I have like a shit ton of screens on my second monitor, so I can't see at the moment. I don't like how like totally pink that it's too pink. This is very girly. If you guys are saying that there's men's clothes. I can tell you what, if I dragged Ken in this store with this kind of logo, he'd be like, I ain't going in there. Like all the men that stand outside of Victoria's Secret while their wives go in there and shop. Okay, and then there's like a flower thing here, but I'm not going to do that because it's going to make it look weird. So I'm just going to grab this again because I did a similar type wreathy thing with it. And I want the style that I used on the style I did for the wreath, which I'm just going to copy this style. I need to save that somewhere, I really do, so I don't have to keep opening it. Alright, how to fix. She did say gold font. Gold or black. Black's not gonna look right. Gold's not gonna look right. That's an okay accident. I forgot that this layer was there. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna scroll up a little. Yeah, yeah, I agree about the wood floor. I don't like it either. Yeah, I've seen the color palette website. I think I have a couple of them saved. I hate this font. I don't like anything about this. I'm just gonna do it just to give it a give it a shot. Give her what she's asking for. She's asking for it. So here you go. Here's a example of what you asked for. And if she said she didn't ask for that, I'm gonna show her what her translator said, and I'm gonna be like, well, apparently you did. I have a feeling what is going to end up happening with this one. She's not going to like anything that I made. So I'm just going to propose, if she's willing to pay a little bit more on the order, that just let me do what I want. Just let me do give me creative freedom on it. And then she can decide from that what best suits her needs. Because I just feel like she's so indecisive already that she's not going to like this. Even though this is the images that she gave. She's not going to like it. But I don't know if that will fly either, because she's already doesn't want to pay any more on the order. I'm like, well, I don't work for free, so good luck. I don't know what else to say. What do you say at that point? I don't like that either. Let's try to I'll just skip that and use like a different color. It bothers me too, because I'm such like perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist. It bothers me whenever I get an order and I can't make the person happy, no matter what I do. And then I know that always goes back to people who are like, you can't make everybody happy. No, I know you can't. And for the most part, I can get an order done. Every once in a while, I do have a person that I can't handle or I can't mesh with. Like, our personalities are conflicting, or our design styles are conflicting, or they just don't. They either don't know what they want, or they don't really know like what a good design was if it slapped them in the face. There's all kinds of those kind of people. So every once in a while, I get an order that I can't complete. But it really bothers me, because I'm like, because the perfectionist side of me wants to win people over every single time. But it's really not I don't think it's possible to. Sometimes you're just going to hit somebody that you can't work with. So whenever that pops up, I just try to let it go. I try. It does beat me over the head, but I try to let it go. And there's been a couple of them. Well, she was one of them. She went away. She didn't message me for a really long time, so she was one of them. I really didn't think she would come back. I thought she was done. But then, like, at the beginning of the year, she starts talking about, well, I should give her a full refund. And I was like, that's funny, lady. I ain't getting you a full refund. I might, maybe a partial, because your whole order wasn't complete. And I'm not an asshole. I try to be pretty fair. I don't want to come off like... I never want anybody to be like, oh, she stole my money or some shit like that. I don't need it that fucking bad to be having that kind of accusations out there. I don't want it. Like, but at the same time, if I provided something, it says on my TOS, if any work is completed whatsoever on the order, there is no refund, because I've already worked on the order. You've already received some kind of proof that work has been completed, so therefore there is no refund. But I'm going to assume on this one, she didn't read that because she can't read it because English is not her first language. I'm pretty sure she didn't have anybody translate that for her either. And she always wants to barter. So I'm not exactly sure where she's from, but she's from somewhere that barters. They want to, or haggle. Haggle's the word I'm looking for. They want to haggle the price. I ain't haggling shit. You just can't when it comes to this stuff. It's not how this works. For me. It's not how it works for me. Anyway, this is cute, so I'm just gonna leave it at this. I want to do something in the background, but then again I don't, because I'm not good at backgrounds. I feel like if I do something to the background, it's gonna mess it up. I hate this font. It's a terrible font. But, I mean, it's HQ and it's cute, I guess. Alright, that'll be the first one. Okay, version 2. Let's fucking try again. I wish I could find really good examples of what I have in my head, but I don't really know what to look on Pinterest. I've been looking up just classy logo, vintage logo, and it's really not popping up what I'm looking for. Hang on, I'm gonna start all my pages over because they're starting to like break. Okay, let me get the stream back up here for me. All right, Pinterest, try again. Pinterest is so... Oh my god, look at this. You guys. This is why I can never get any work done. Come on. Is he really... Did they paint him like that? How fucking cute is that shit? Well, there you go. I have many Brazilian friends, but I want to kill them 99% of the time. Look at that baby. This is the reason why I can't get anything done on Pinterest, because shit like that pops up and I'm like, wait, what was I looking at again? Look at this baby. I can't. I'm never going to get anything done. How could you say no to this face? How freaking cute is that baby? Pinterest, ugh. And then you're like, I can't with this website. I can't. I've got too many things like favorited and hello. Okay. That doesn't want to go down any further. Yeah, I've been trying to find, I don't know, something that sparked my interest that might lead me in a direction of what to do here, and not really like seeing anything that's like, oh, that might work. I just keep seeing, oh, look, there's that thing that I saw. That's not the one I saw, but that's similar. That's similar to what I was trying to make earlier. See, that would be cute if it was just... My god, look at that. Let's get off the regular stuff and just look at designy stuff and see if anything makes me happy. This would be cute. Ow. I could look at this shit all day. I really try not to, because I don't want it to influence so much of my brain, but man, that is adorable. How freaking creative. Somebody open a bakery in SL and let me do your logo. I want to do a cupcake logo so bad. Or a cake logo or a bakery logo. Somebody learn how to make mesh and go make food and then let me do your logo. Look how cute. I could make some cute cupcake logos. I was even thinking, I saw something like this. This is vintage to me. That's kind of like a vintage logo for this chick. Like, so I went and I was looking for just this shape because I have a vector collection that is shapes like that, but I couldn't find it. Look, little hearts. Aww. So cute. But nothing's really sticking out at me. Just for this, I don't know. I might just quit for now and go do something else. I only have these 2 orders left on my schedule, so I don't really have anything else to work on right now. Just these 2. None of this is... I was thinking maybe if I looked at like ice cream logos, that usually they're vintage logos because they, you know, they're supposed to be appealing for children. So I thought maybe I would run across something that would look like would spark an idea, because apparently she wants a wreath and with the floral accents. I don't fucking know. For all I know, she doesn't want any of that, and she wants it to look classy, high-end, and pink. I love this logo. This is so cute. It wouldn't be good mesh. I don't think it would translate right, but I think that's adorable. Glam Factory. It would be cute if it was like, and I think it is, you can't really tell on the screen, but it would be cute if it was that foil. I thought about even doing that, but she didn't really ever link these types of logos, and I've done a couple of them. I don't want to like play out the style either. Yeah, I don't know. I think my brain is pretty much shot on this one, guys. I'm not gonna be able to pull it out of my ass tonight. Do it another night. I'm gonna go look at her stuff. Just a second. Marketplace. Well, for one, it doesn't make a difference, but it's templates. And it's even her current logo's not really, doesn't really fit that well either. Sort by newest first. I almost think too, just by looking at the way that she does her, ads. Oh boy, what a clusterfuck! This ad is it's a mess. They're all standing out in the snow, but they have summer clothes on. I'm almost thinking like maybe do a play on type of thing. Let me just do it. I just shut up, because I really do. I suck at explaining what I'm thinking. That's the worst part. Whenever people are like, they order something and they're like, and I'll be like, oh, I have ideas I would like to try, and they're like, yeah, what are your ideas? I'm like, I can't tell you. I'm not good like on the verbal, on explaining what I'm thinking. I can't do it. super duper suck at it. But even, maybe something like this. I don't know. It'd be cool if I could find like a cool font for the A, because like the way she does her logos kind of like, I mean not her logos, her vendors kind of like mine. And I just do a super, actually I just have a very simple, like, you guys know what my logo looks like. It's just a symbol. Let me look, I'm gonna look up like A logos that just have like, which I should know. I look this up for my own stuff, but just logos that are around an A. See if anything was like, oh, you could maybe try that. Nah, I got nothing. None of these, like, something like this would be cool, like just a symbol of some kind. And then you just write the name of the company underneath. But that one looks really similar to mine. I don't want to... AG Metal. I did just download some... Let me look at this one font. It's probably not going to work, but I don't know what the A looks like. It's called Kanja. Kanja font. See? There you go. Something like this with not this font, but a font that doesn't have the little... I get serif and sans serif mixed up, but doesn't have the little like extra accent on them. So maybe something... No, not that. This. Maybe not this one, just because I use this too much. This is a safe font for me. But something to this effect. Let's just kind of scroll down. That could be, if it wasn't pink, it could go masculine too. So if she picked like neutral colors maybe, or if I just made it in neutral colors and just been like, you know what, your ideas are bad. I just went with my own ideas. I feel bad saying some of these ideas are bad, but I just don't really have... I have no, like... Light bulbs are not going off in my head tonight. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about making two that she asked me to... I guess that's what she did, that she was asking me if I could make those other two. Remake the other two. And then make the other two samples something that came out of my brain. and just testing it out and being like, well, you know, I don't like your ideas, so I went ahead and just went my own way with it. I feel like if this was not pink, if this was not pink, gray or something, even if it was gray and like maybe pink, if this stayed pink, that's probably okay too. Not that pink. I just feel like guys walking into a store that's like has pink. My guy wouldn't do it. I don't know if anybody else's would. Be like, oh, what's that store with the pink logo that has guy stuff? My guy wouldn't go in there. He'd be like, no, ain't going in that store. That's not even centered. You know it'd be cool? Let's look at something. The stream might mess up for just a second, but I just want to see. I just want to look at something really quick. It would look really dope as a render. But I don't want to waste 3 hours rendering it if she's just going to be like, I don't want it. Because if I let it go and let it render, I can't do anything on my computer for 3 hours. And I'm not really willing to like just take a jump, take a leap of I just don't want to do it, but it would look really nice as a rendered logo, you know, if this was all completely processed. It would be, I could color it to be neutral, very neutral color. I just wanted to see what that would look like. It would look really nice, I think. But that's not where we're at, so... I just kind of, I feel like for her I think for her ad style and for the style of her store, something like this, pretty plain and to the point, would be a lot better than her ideas for vintage and whatever. I feel like I would take her more seriously if the logo was more minimal. I don't see the need to have it any other way. It just doesn't match. I'll scrap that. I'm the shabby chic logo. Chalkboard. I just saw something like on the side. Now that I've researched like all kinds of different things, there's images starting to pop up on like the side of websites and stuff, and I just saw something that would look cute, but it would be cute if it was like had a chalkboard type background. So let's see what we can find here. Doing this. Why are you doing this? I don't know. You know what I'm gonna say? Fuck it. I'm not gonna do it. Trash. I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it, guys. I don't have it in me. I don't have it in me tonight. I just can't do it. It doesn't work. I'm gonna IM the client back, and I'm just gonna tell her that I've tried several times to do this, but I don't think the ideas that you have in mind are good. And see where that gets me. See if we can regroup and talk about it again, because I just don't think it's fitting, and it's fucking with me really, really bad. I think if she's Brazilian, they're like about 6 or 7 hours ahead of me. So she's probably not around right now. Actually, let me look online. Oh, she is online. Fuck. Alright, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get her person on the message. But I quit. Like, I quit. I quit for tonight, at least. Let me see if I can message her person. I think I probably just need to take a break and go play some video games and go kill some things, and maybe I'll feel better. I I only have these 2 orders this week though, so maybe I'll be able to get it all together and be able to have something to show. I'm probably going to delete this live stream because this is really fucking pointless. I've been streaming for 4 hours and I literally got nothing done. Other than Gemma was totally cool and she hit my super chat for the first time and we hit 2,000 subs on YouTube. Those are the 2 best things that came out of this fucking live stream. I hate nights like this. This sucks, but this is part of it. It's not like every single time I get an order, I just know exactly what I'm going to do, and I just open Photoshop, and it just happens. That's not how it goes. It's just not how it goes. So, this lady is not answering, so I'm going to assume that she's not online. Her translator. I am not IMing the person directly, because I don't even want to fight, because that's what it'll turn into, into a fight. So I'm going to log off of the live stream and I'm going to go play Aeon for a little bit. I'm sorry, I wish I could have given you guys a better show, but it's just not hitting me tonight and I'm tired of looking at it. Make sure if you subscribe tonight to the channel and you want notifications of when I go live, make sure you hit the bell button and that'll enroll you in notifications to when I put new content or I decide to drag my ass up online. It is part of the process. This is kind of shit that happens. Sometimes I just don't feel it, or sometimes somebody's ideas is just not really that fabulous. Yeah, go to bed. Oh my god, 6 a.m. I can't imagine. Thank you for staying up with me, though. I really do appreciate it. And I guess I'll see you guys in a few days once my brain rests. Thank you. I'm sorry. I love your face. Gemma, if you're still out there, thank you for my super chat. You're so sweet. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and eat lots of ice cream. Okay? Okay, bye!